Hey. All right, so we're going to do a collective reading, and you're going to see me more. I'm going to be banging out a whole bunch of readings. So I like to start off with some oracle cards first. Ooh, look at this. Firm foundation in the reverse. This is past energy. This is an opportunity to see what's the catalyst or what would be the catalyst. Passion ignited in reverse. Power in reverse. Okay, okay. It's a lot of powerlessness, a lack of drive, uh, inferior. I was hearing inferior. Even the light, positive movement forward. Okay, this is where things change. Universe. I typically take this all the way down. So it's giving me an idea of what you were coming from. Maybe somebody like lost a job or, um, a home, something like that. Maybe someone lost, I was going to say, lost a loved one, a child. Uh, and they experienced some type of powerlessness. They felt dark, you know what I mean? I was just trying to take this into the physical as well. Uh, Sometimes the firm foundation is like losing your grip on life. Maybe you didn't lose anything in the physical, but it was just the feeling of losing your grip on life. Excuse me. And so I've been talking all day. All right. So now here we're more so in the present. You know what I mean? Like, but I want to say as well. It felt dark. It felt dim, right? But let's say in the 3D, this could also be that people are that individuals basically opened up portals and things came in that caused dismay, confusion. That's what I want to say, confusion, right? So now we got the universe, got some obstacles and challenges. Oh, I flipped it all around anyway. Okay, so we got the number 7 also, the crown chakra. Great. So we're having an awakening. You don't feel it now, you're going to feel it soon. Choose wisely because you're going to have a lot of opportunities. You could have up to 7 different opportunities. We've got 7 here twice. And rest and rejuvenation. So looks like you might be getting pretty busy as well. So that's our last oracle card. We got 7s, 4s, 5, 21, which is 3, 8, 10, 8, and 1, 1. Under the deck, we got the heart chakra. So it's going to be imperative that you keep your heart chakra open for this round of events. I heard cynical, like we can't be cynical. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, you don't want to be cynical. Let me get these. Trying to get comfortable here, y'all. All right, I already shuffled them. Now with that last deck, I normally look at the bottom and turn it upright, and I realized I didn't do that. So kind of like broke my rule. All right, that one just slipped out. We got the 4 cups reverse. All right. So it was something that you accepted, came to a sudden awareness, retreat, withdraw, checking in for realignment. I never thought of the Four of Cups reversed like that. So then awarenesses, yeah, that's how I kind of look at it, like choosing happiness and acceptance. Okay, yeah, that's how I see it. I see it like you accepted something, you know what I mean? And it was something that you actually accepted that shook your foundation. So it was something that you invited into your life. So we want to pay attention to things like that. So let's get to this positive movement forward. We got um, the Knight of Air. So you're not moving too fast. You're moving more like the wind in the sails versus the person on a horse. Okay. So let's see what the universe. What do you got for the universe? I'm not trying to clarify the universe. How about obstacles and challenges? Is there anything we should pay attention to? Okay, so which cups you accept, right? You don't want to be too finicky, okay? You have enough awareness here with the crown chakra so that you're just automatically going to know. You don't have to go into it with a fearful type of finicky type of energy, right? Here again, with choose wisely, you have that. How about rest and rejuvenation first? Rest and rejuvenation in reverse. I should plug up the microphone. Rest. So Spirit says that's self-explanatory. There we go. So these came out like this. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you don't want to be here, like upset and then like having to move all fast and not really knowing which direction you're going to go into. Um, what else about that? Because I just had a feeling of like, I don't know why drinking and driving just came into my mind. And yeah, we got judgment in reverse. So I don't know who that applies to. It feels like that's one of those specifics. And I don't think that really, is for everyone, but that's something that would kind of be specific for someone. What else with this judgment in reverse? Self doubt, lack of self awareness, inner critic, self loathing, punishment, destruction, ignoring the call. Yeah. Hmm. Reading the room. I just got reading the room too. So, yeah, just be mindful of that. And if you have a friend or something like that, just have their back as well. Because rest is very, very important. And it looks like in the future, you're going to be contemplating moving on from something. Oh, what does it mean to the side? Movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, empathy. Second deacon Aquarius. Upright is transition and change. Reverse is personal transition, resistance to change, unfinished business. Hmm. You know what? I'm also seeing a catch up. You know, like some people are going to be catching up. This may require you to, really need to keep a clear head, because it's going to get pretty busy and you may need to do a lot of makeup work, right? It's just what I was saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these up and we can get into love, love and relationships. All these came in reverse. That's crazy. Okay, Spirit. Trying to get a good angle. Like, I want you to have to look at my profile. Love. The Queen of Swords reverse. All right. Just overthinking, huh? Okay. Like, mom said. So you took yourself out of a situation with someone that you know that you will not be compatible with. So you iced them out and you hurt their feelings, but you didn't hurt your feelings. And then you got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So that person is not happy being away from you. Queen of Pentacles, you're working on your bread and you ain't trying to fight nobody. Okay. You got your back to the bullshit. What kind of of person is this? So I say, what kind of person is this? And the first thing I see is the strength in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. Okay. So this person is very confused. And this person is weak and insecure. And this person is kind of struggling right now to move away from you, but they're trying. Okay. You also have the Two of Swords here because they're indecisive. And you know, all that comes with being insecure. You know, King of Swords in reverse. They're trying to match your energy, trying to match you. Okay. And what is this? The Five of Swords in reverse. And like, but they're not really like the creative type. Like they're not mature, like emotionally mature. So all they can really do is match your energy. They don't know how to resolve, but you know what I mean, or create. So you know, and then also you're still there in their energy, so they basically don't want a truce yet. You know, it's kind of like, let's keep the fight going because at least there's some type of energy being exchanged, even in silence, etc. There's still some kind of confusion, and even in that confusion, there's like life. There's the potential for formidable matter. You know what I mean? So it gives it life. You know, we're not talking to each other is a relationship, and people who do that, that's their relationship they have to you or yours to them, because if there was like nothing, then like it wouldn't be nothing for somebody to just call you, not call you, receive a call, or block a call. You know what I mean? Like if we didn't have some kind of emotion tied into it, and emotion is a frequency, then it wouldn't exist. Do you know? I'm gonna get something for all right, so we got the two, two, four, two, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's a 10. 10 of cups. So yeah, you want that premium. You know what I'm saying? You don't want this, grade B. You don't even fucking want grade A. Okay? You're looking for that premium shit. What's above Kobe? Like, really for me, I want the premium vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm trying to feed me no damn. But I don't know if the animals cared for that well. I might want to experience it, you know, because there's just such a difference. I'm growing my tomatoes right now, and like I make my quinoa with these tomatoes, and it stains my quinoa red. Like, what the hell? I'm dehydrating some of the tomatoes now for what is it called when you soak them in oil? Dehydrated tomatoes in oil, sun dried. Yeah, the food. with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so yeah, you took a leap. You know what I'm saying? To get on over here with this person, to go out of your element a little bit. I want to say, like, because with that star, it's kind of divine, you know? And then, like, the spirit, the universe sending you kind of like a playmate, somebody to kind of get you out of this Five of Pentacles, you know what I mean? Which was good, which you can see this person as a gift for that. But in terms of it being something that is meant to stay in your life, we got to be mindful because, see, look, the tower. Boom. We got to be mindful about things that threaten our independence because we be inviting disturbances. You know what I mean? It's like if the devil knock on the door, you knock all you want, but it's when I let you in that I'm agreeing. I'm creating an agreement with you, and that is a frequency. So I feel like my hands are so ashy. All right. So yeah, we got the tie. It's threatening your independence and your happiness within your independence. And that is a very, very valuable thing to be happy within your independence. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're the queen of sticks and stones or a camper or a shed. That is your queen de la. And just anything coming in there disturbing and adding its energy to it can mess with the frequency, and your frequency is so valuable to the whole world. You can't just disturb that. So it's like that is the battle. You know what I mean? Like that is the battle, but it's something we signed up for. So who's complaining? No one's complaining. We're learning how to keep our shit. You get a car, you learn how to keep your shit. You get a house, you learn how to maintain your shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go to this. Make sure I got it off. I don't want to make my cards too oily. Um, the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords are. Oh shit! You remember who the fuck you was real quick. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just that it just. I heard like reverse, like Uno reverse, like. that's how good you got. That's how good you've gotten. You know what I'm saying? That's why spirit is just I think it was just that heart chakra was here at the bottom of the oracle. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you keep that motherfucker straight. Because they got you when you don't. Okay, that's when the fuck they got you. Okay, all right. So it's funny. I just see. I remember who I am. Like. Back peasant. Couple wet wipes, case the bum try to touch me. Ew. the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so we're gonna keep these. I feel like this is just a whole different area here. All right, some said just like move that like that. All right, so let's see what else. We got uh, one, two, three, four, five. Five of cups. Five of cups with the five of wands. So five of cups. Okay, we got five of wands in reverse. So you ain't trying to want no parts of this, do we? Okay, and then all right. So then you like, okay, so this is that motherfucker. But no, also, you did kind of go in your thoughts a little bit too. So I think this is mutual energy. I think this is you in the Five of Wands reverse. And I think this is that motherfucker right here in the Five of Cups. Okay. So you got him contemplating, right? Because, like, damn, I ain't never really fucked with nobody like that. You know what I mean? It was like that. And I'm seeing this blue right here, this blue moon. Could be a Cancer, okay? It could be a Crip in a game, okay? What else? We got two more cards here. You got the High Priestess and the Strength. Okay, so they don't have like intuition and they don't tap into that kind of thing. They're very, very earthbound individuals, okay? And we did see the Seven of Swords here. Okay, so it could have been somebody who was locked up. Okay. What else do we have? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this person has a lot of options, but they don't have a home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of options, but not a lot of, they don't have a home. They don't have any place that they call home. And I see this Seven of Cups is looking, the individual, they looking back over here. Okay. There's a sense of reflection about that. And why do I feel so powerless? And it's because you can't see. And you can't see because of what you feed yourself. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. Okay. Justice on the side with the Six of Swords reversed. This person wants some changes. They're starting to get in the mood for change. They are. It's like I feel a little mood for it, but there could be reasons why, because there's people in here, in this boat, like there could be reasons why they can't really bust a move like that. And it's it could be something in the judicial system. It could be a matter of programming via the judicial system. The Empress in reverse with the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so the Two of Swords reverse, a decision has been made, and the Empress in reverse. I can't have her. Like what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? But match the energy, you know. So all I can do is match. So you know what? If this person's a Cancer, they might be a doppelganger. Because I don't know, it's something about cancers where I don't know, it's like they think they're deep, but they have a shallow perception. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? But in my experience, my mother, my son's father, like men, they come in and they tend to be like, if they don't have their own shit going on, they're looking to your shit. They're the type of person that might feel that like mimicry is flattery, right? But I personally don't like that because cancers will kill you. And I don't need to be maintaining the, emotion so much that it becomes the protocol for the relationship because that would be going against my nature. I really love freedom, independence, and insecurity just won't fly with me. But I think that this person realizes it, and you know, at least they do look at you as an empress, but just not their empress. And so they're over here matching energy. All right, sorry, I went on a tangent, and I don't want to offend any cancers. We we all have these different personality traits for a reason, and me not having a lot of water in my chart, I've already done that investigation on myself. Like, damn, I wish I could have more of this, and I've added a lot, you know what I mean, via my Pisces, the concept that we should act more like our opposite sign. Um, but I've added a lot and I cried a lot and felt a lot. And, so I get it. I do get it. I've just evolved past that if you happen to be that type of cancer. But I just tend to know that they kind of they blend well into their relationships and they would blend well with others that want that. And so that's wonderful. I I think it's gorgeous, and I like it. But it just, if it's in a lower vibe or lets off an insecurity or something like that, it's the cancer in the low vibe. It's not the cancer in the high vibe. Let me say that, okay? Here we go. That's what I normally say anyway. We all have higher and lower vibrations, you know what I mean? And neutral. So it's like the chakra, right? The disc spinning too fast, too excited, or the disc spinning too slow, too melancholy, right? Or just a nice, even keel is what we desire. I said, did I make it better? I hope I made it better. So y'all learn. Okay, so let me make sure there's no more cards. Okay, so a lot of stuff came out and then stuff fell. What was that? Okay, so that's the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we got the Three of Swords. Queen of Wands. What's this? What happened? Oh, there it is. Because y'all got mad and threw my cards. I was like, bitch. I'm sorry. Okay. So, we got the Queen of Wands reverse. letting go with the Four of Pentacles, uh, Seven of Pentacles, not seeing a harvest, Sun came sideways, um, the Four of Swords wants to get over it real quick, and Page of Pentacles starts something new. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this Page of Pentacles real quick because I'm going to see if this is a seed coming back towards you, or is this, I felt like it was going to move on. You know what I mean? I was hoping it moved on. So, oh, it's coming back towards the Virgo. It's going in the Hermit. Okay. So if you're a Virgo out there, you might get another offer. Let's see what they're going to offer you. Oh, they're going to offer you Six of Pentacles. They want to make some memories with you. Look, it's a man and a woman up in there. You don't have to be a Virgo. And the Wheel of Fortune. So they're collecting themselves. All right. Okay, Empress. The Hangman. They're going to come out of this little shit. The Three of Wands. Okay. They want to go, you know. It's the Three of Wands. Okay. So, yeah, they're anticipating. This is anticipation. Okay. All right. Well, we have to make sure that they come correct. So let's do the Five of Swords reverse. They don't want this little tug of war to end. The Devil. Oh, shit. They just want to fuck you. That's what they want. That's what it is. They don't want this little tug of war to end. And they think that if they have sex with you, you're going to be locked. This person wants to give you the best sex of your life. Look, so that you can't go nowhere. Six of Pentacles. What was that? That was the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So they want to, oh, that was a Nine of Pentacles. They want to come on in there and be a part of that independence. Uh-huh. That's what they want to do. They want to shake up that independence. Okay. And then with this is the Six of Pentacles. They want to have that exchange with you, right? They even exchange, y'all coming together, y'all. But it came in reverse. Yeah, that's why I think this is be careful with this person. Okay. They're trying to devise a plan, because how you feel like this and you pause, you're scared and all this. Like typically when a person is not scared, like they move like this. They move accordingly. You need to read the room on this. No benefits of doubts, none of that shit. No, I see potential. No. The Magician. Told you. They're thinking of everything they can. They're trying to get in you. If you haven't had sex with this person, that's what they want. Lion, Page of Swords reverse. The Knight of Cups reverse. They ain't got no game. 6, 8. Eight of Wands. Okay, so they want to come in with some communication. They feel like their advances were rejected because of something that they said. And then you got Eight of Pentacles. Oh, work. So these eights, they want to put in the action. They want to generate some energy. They feel like if they make an investment, a better investment, than the last time that was rejected because it was in such page energy. It will, yeah, so they're waiting for something to come in, an opportunity. So they think that it will be accepted if they come better, more correct. But remember, the devil energy is here, okay? And so they don't have a problem with deception and shit like that, you know? Because just like you insecure, you also, insecurity will make you manipulate, manipulative. Yeah. Okay. Queen of Wands, that's specialthebomb.com. So that's how they feel. They feel like you're the King of Wands, the star. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody else around. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the World in reverse. There's nothing else. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, but that insecurity is still coming through. The Nine of Wands. That's fake. Yeah. It's like you go to the Lovers all the way to the Ten of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Because every time they keep coming, they think like, oh, I'm going to keep coming. I'm going to keep coming. And then it's like, but you don't respond. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, they're trying to match your energy right now, right? Sword for sword. You're not giving none up. I'm not giving none up. But in the future, they coming back, okay? And they feel like, all right, as long as if I can get us to where we're kicking in, we having such a great time that I make it into their bed, I got them. Because this person values themselves so much that they can find validation, so much validation. It would boost them like out of this world if they knew that they could have you. But what you have to be mindful of is what that's going to do to you. Are they giving just as much that's going to complete you emotionally, spiritually, physically? That you have some to give? Because I see your Empress went in reverse over here. You know what I'm saying? Your Empress went in reverse. So why was your Empress in reverse? Did you engage? You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that in mind as well. Because if you step off your, you know what I mean, and not in a hierarchy thing, but if you step over, you know what I mean, you step off of your porch and onto another fucking porch, you're not on your porch no more. So just be mindful of that. Okay, let's get the gossip. It says open, self-made. So what's the tea? What's the gossip? I know this motherfucker gossiping. This motherfucker got all kinds of. You got the 501. You got the seven of swords, seven of cups. You got all kinds of people. Got people in his boat. Side piece. Hidden affair, secret romance, being second choice, only only late night calls. Side piece. Self-care in reverse. Prioritizing rest, recharge, emotionally pampering yourself. Me time matters. That came in reverse. So this motherfucker was going to drain your energy by making you a side piece. Do you know what side piece energy is? Like, that's like Jezebel energy. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit will demote you in the physical, in the spiritual world. And therefore, as a byproduct in this physical world. Because you'll feel like shit. You'll be living a lie. Or you'll have to only hang around people of a certain social demographic that will accept your bullshit. You'll be limiting yourself. It's not cool because another woman, a woman who has a man doesn't look at another woman like, oh girl, that's so cute. Like that's the movies, you know? So this person was gonna take away from your self-care. This person was gonna take away from your sleep. See how dark it is? I couldn't even see the person in there until I put it up on the screen. Look at that. Also, what if they take pictures of you while you sleep? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. They was gonna take away your capacity to, you know what I mean? Like love on yourself. Okay, so here we go. Big break, career turning point, major opportunity, life changing moment. This is it. Okay, so somebody's got something in the works, you know, but this is how they know. Like they tell, oh, this is gossip, right? So they tell other motherfuckers that that you got something going on. Okay. What else they tell them? Disappointed expectations, failed commitments, lost trust, words meant nothing, and that came in reverse, broken promises. So they told them that you kept your word, you know, you stood on business. Status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle evaluation, and level up. This is what they're telling people. You see, they got big break, you got status upgrade, trust the signs, follow guidance, paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, following intuition, message received. So, they tell them you're intuitive. You ain't no dummy. You know how to read the signs and peep what's going on with people. hmm I'm just looking at this self care. Yeah, they gonna try to tell people that some people that you was, like side piece type energy. It's because they don't understand you, honey. Breaking cycles, ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stops with me. Feels like that needs to come up out upright, but hey, this guy is breaking the chains from around his wrists, you know. I think this is what's coming up if you trust the signs properly, or as you do. But this is the gossip. So, like, I wonder if I should just read these upright since there's no reversal, you know? Yeah, I think I want to read these. So they say that you love self care and that you broke your promise, right? And that you're breaking cycles. Yeah. This is my first time reading with these cards, but I think I'm going to bring only read these upright because that's the only way it really makes sense when you like. It says ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It stops with me. So that's how I feel like my collective would be. You know what I mean? So for somebody to say that you're not, it's like, what the fuck? Are you trying to hate? Like, what? Like, do you know who we are? So that's telling me that these are supposed to be read up. All right. So let's get your animal spirit. So I'm revving up so I can do like more. Animal spirit. The cobra in reverse. And the phoenix in reverse. So you're the cobra, they're the phoenix. I forgot to say that. So for you, yeah, you're trying to keep from striking their ass. Okay. So in reverse, it's a know-it-all and egocentric. It's bringing it as balance, taking a class or study. Student of life, pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. Represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who have led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? Are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay, so that's what you're advised to do. Keep yourself busy with expansion. They are the phoenix in reverse. Okay. Freedom from suffering and past karma. They still got karma. You ain't supposed to be next to them. You're supposed to be in school or reading something or learning something. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't supposed to be next to them. It says, it's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Uh, It's not on their wings. You're not studying and it's not on their wings. So, you know what I mean? Like the phoenix and the first chakra. Let's see if I can pull something else. We may catch a glimmer. This represents being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and over aversions. Did I say something about insecurity? Okay. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is hit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and lightness and clarity emerge as the stagnancy continues to smolder. So they haven't even begun this process yet. Are you going to tell them about the Phoenix? Here you go. If you want to screenshot that and send it to them, you can do that. Send them the information so that they can turn it up right. Okay, so we did that, and now I'm gonna do another reading. I want to just keep pushing them out. Shout out to Allie. All right, y'all.